He is back. Gavi is back in action at Barcelona. It was just impossible to contain the emotions, and this lad really made grown men all over the world cry. After a tough 11-month recovery from a torn ACL, Gavi returns to playing football. Hansi Flick's hugs, the fans' standing ovation at the Camp Nou, the handed-over captain's armband from Pedri, the celebration of him coming onto the pitch as if it were a goal, the sincere joy of all Barca footballers, and legends' words of praise. Everything was truly magical about Gavi's comeback during the battle against Sevilla. Well, his return is not just some touching event meant to make a couple of reports and forget later on. It's one of these unique moments that truly shows why Gavi is more special to Barcelona than anyone could have ever imagined. As you have guessed, that's what we are gonna tell you about now. In the game against Sevilla, coolies were waiting with bated breath for the moment when Gavi would finally step onto the Camp Nou pitch. The hero of La Masia, who missed 349 days due to a horrific injury, was subbed on in the 83rd minute. Just a second later, the entire stadium gave the guy a standing ovation. During the substitution, Gavi received the captain's armband from Pedri, which only added to the emotion of his comeback. The Blaugrana supporters immediately felt the epoch-making nature of the moment. Once in the Champions League final, the armband was handed over from Andres Iniesta to Xavi Hernandez, who played his last match for the Spanish Giants. Today, the legendary duo is replaced by Gavi and Pedri, two generational talents who are largely considered to be the future of the Catalan club. Although, in fact, the armband's transition to Gavi was not a planned act. One of Hansi Flick's assistants pointed out that the symbol of leadership should be given to someone else, but Pedri eventually decided to give it to Gavi. We hadn't planned to give Gavi the captain's armband, but I thought it was the perfect moment to give it to him. I think he deserves it because he has worked very hard to be here today. I'm grateful to him for never giving up, for always working. I love him very much, Pedri explained. Gavi spent the allotted minutes as expected, with irreplaceable passion and a huge desire to participate in each game situation. 6 minutes later, after Gavi stepped in, Barcelona scored the 5th goal, and just have a look at the fire in the eyes of our protagonist of the evening when he congratulated Pablo Torre on his brace. Who else plays for Barca demonstrating such feelings and dedication? One word: Gavi. After the final whistle, teammates hugged Gavi and said a lot of nice things to him, while the Camp Nou crowd still kept applauding their star. Thanking the fans, Gavi could hardly keep his emotions in check. Judging by the movements of his lips, it seemed that the lad was about to cry. But still, it was not his style. The flow of the comments and congratulations to Gavi did not stop there.
Happy about Gavi, that he's back. It's really amazing, and when you see the atmosphere in the stadium, the fans were here, and it was really, I would say, goosebumps like that. Unbelievable, and I like this.
Hansi Flick claimed.
Yeah, we're very delighted to have him back. It's such an important player. I always said it, it's like the soul of the team.
Jules Koundé agreed. What a joy to see you play again, Gavi. So happy to see you back, Gavi, added legends Sergio Busquets and Andres Iniesta. Gavi himself also thanked in an interview everyone who supported him on this long and difficult path to a comeback. I'm very happy to be back with the team. I'm very grateful to everyone. I've been dreaming about this moment for a long time. It's always been an honor to wear the Barcelona captain's armband. The thing I miss the most is playing football. I've been doing it all my life. I didn't change who I was. I'm still the same, Gavi said. Yeah, he's still the same, and that's why he's loved so much by the Barcelona family. Gavi went through all the circles of football hell. He underwent a complicating surgery, screamed from pain in his knee, as well as experiencing constant heartbreaks since he couldn't help his side no matter how much he wanted to. Fortunately, 11 hard months did not break the young man, didn't kill his desire to do what he loves again. Nothing stopped him from entering the pitch once again in the shirt of the club for which he sacrifices all his strength, emotions, and soul on a regular basis. Barcelona have obviously been missing Gavi's leadership and tactical and individual qualities all along. Despite all the attempts to disguise the loss of their prospect, the Catalans would never fill the massive gap left by his injury. Back in January of this year, then Barca manager Xavi Hernandez admitted that the team was suffering without one of its greatest talents. We lack Gavi's leadership, his heart. The injury to Gavi is a dagger in the heart. He is a fundamental player. He is the soul of the team. That's the reality. Now everyone can see how warmly Gavi was hugged by his successor at Barcelona, Flick. After becoming the squad's new boss, the German took care of the 20-year-old's recovery every day, though he acted with the utmost attention to details and never sped up his return so as not to provoke any relapses. Flick understood better than anyone else that Gavi had to fully recover and make his way back into the #1 game only when his form and capabilities were at their best. Why? You see, the Spaniard is a key figure for Flick's Barcelona tactics. And there's hardly anyone else in the current Blaugrana roster whom Hans-Dieter values more than Gavi. The youngster's perseverance, commitment and technical ability is a one-of-a-kind combination for Barca, and Flick's hyper-attacking, pressing football is supposed to help Gavi reach a level never seen before. In the 4-2-3-1 formation, which the Barcelona coach loves the most, Gavi could operate as the second deep-lying midfielder in tandem with Pedri, or he could take the position of an attacking midfielder. Gavi's intelligence, energy and technical skills allow him to perform even as a left winger or a false nine. Besides, our guy also has pronounced qualities of a real captain. So far, there hasn't been a single game in which the La Masia graduate hasn't pushed himself to the limit for the sake of the badge on his chest. We have no doubt that in the biggest battles of the season, such as against Bayern Munich in the Champions League or in El Clasico with Real Madrid, Gavi will be the main driving force of the team, both in the dressing room and on the pitch. I've spent my whole childhood here at Barca. Almost as long as I've been aware of it, it's everything to me. Financially, we are not at our best right now, but we have young players from the youth academy and we have a great team. And I would do everything for this club. Gavi promises Barcelona fans. Every single duel won, every explosive tackle completed, every passionate shout made, every instruction given to his teammates, every positional and speed attack, everything at Barcelona is tied to this lad. Coaches and players change at Camp Nou. New stars emerge, with both successful and bad performances. But Gavi and other academy gems are the ones who determine everything that happens to Barca in the new era. The reaction of the team and fans to his return says more than any other argument. In fact, Gavi's comeback displays the whole history of Barcelona. This club may have bad days, may lose its way completely and lick its wounds for quite a while, but the result is always the same. Barcelona returns to the top, together and thanks to guys like Gavi. That's exactly what makes him so special. Guys, be sure to leave a like if you are also excited about Gavi's long-awaited return. And if you're wondering what new talents La Masia has in store for you, then watch the videos below. Thank you for watching, have a nice one, and see you in a bit.